What's up, people of YouTube? I don't know if I should call you guys that. Some of you might take offense to it, but I guess what up, people on YouTube that are watching this video. Here it is. This is I guess the official video, or would be the first video that I've done of this car, kind of talking about what it is and what it's got done to it and all that good stuff. So I'll just get right into it. It's a 04 Mustang GT. It's got the 4.6 2-valve engine, as most people know it as, a V8. It's got the 5-speed transmission. It's got the Tremec 3650. I believe, I should know because I just done a clutch job on this thing. So yeah, it's got about 230K, 1,000 miles on it. I bought it about a year ago. Actually, not even bought this thing. I straight up traded it for a 05 Volkswagen GLI that I had paid $1,000 for. So anyway, I straight up traded it for this guy. Had it ever since. Like I said, a little over a year ago now. Everything's been pretty good with it. As far as I know, I'm not real sure, but the guy I got it from said that this engine had been swapped out for a different engine, so the body's got about 230 on it. I'm not sure on the engine. I also don't even know if this engine has been swapped or not. I don't know. I didn't do it myself. That's just what the guy said. I guess the mods done to this thing. So when I got it, it was actually on some different wheels. It was on some Mickey Thompson. They were like the Cobra style. There were 315s in the rear, and I think 235s up front. It's got your typical American muscle wheels on it now. So when I got the car, it had, it already had the clutch in it. It had a different clutch though. It was an upgraded clutch apparently. It had a light and flywheel in it, which it still does. I got that resurfaced. Pretty much the few things that weren't on this car when I got it were the SR Performance plenum and throttle body, 75 millimeter. It did not have the Elderbrock Street Fire coilovers in it. It didn't have the subwoofer kit, whatever. It had the quadrant adjustable clutch cable in there. It already had that. It already had this is, I doubt it's K&N, but whatever filter, your whole little shebang right here. It's super dirty. I know that. It's actually been sitting for about 2 months because I did another clutch job on it that took me forever to do, partially because one, I was lazy, and two, I had to find time to do it between work and shit like that. It's got an off-road X-pipe. It's got 373 gears. It's got off-road X-pipe to Flowmaster 40 series exhaust. It's got drilled and slotted rotors all the way around. I did those myself. Those did not come on the car when I got it. I also got a tint job done. The 2 front windows, the quarters, and the back windshield has all been tinted. I've also got this 3rd brake light that I got off of what was that, AmericanMuscle.com? Yeah, because they're in my fucking inbox still. Anyway, it's a LED 3rd brake light. The other one was all red and faded out, looked absolutely terrible. This looks a lot nicer. It's got, let's see, it's got a SR short throw shifter in it. I think it's SR, I'm not sure. I didn't see any branding on it when I did all the transmission work on it. But it's definitely a short throw shifter. I put the radio in there. I know the bezel's kind of jank. I'm sure you can see that. Yeah, I did that. It's awful. The seats are terrible. That's what they got the covers on there. Came with the car. The amp is a, so you can get in there to get that, JL Audio XD600. Sounds great. Everything sounds really good. I actually got that amp and sub kit off of a guy at Planet Fitness on Facebook Marketplace for 200 bucks. That's no bullshit. Cool guy. The paint is absolutely horrendous, in my opinion. You got that there, this down here, and whatever this was from taking the spoiler off, I'm sure. You got this good thing right here. In my opinion, these right here look mismatch. Don't know how that came apart, but as far as I know, it's never been wrecked. You got some scuffing right there. It looks like it's been sanded on. I know this up here has been sanded on, if you can see that. So again, in my opinion, the paint's absolutely terrible. You got some dents and stuff here, but overall, man, it's a great car. And like one of the guys said in my last video, they're a fun car. They really are. They're about 260 horsepower from factory. So, well, actually in the year 03 and 04, they had the 2-valve engine, and then it had the PI heads that came in these cars. That's 03 to 04 came with the PI heads, these guys here. And then you had PI, which was performance, and then you had the NPI, which I think it was called NPI. Anyway, it was non-performance. And then they came with 21-pound injectors, which were pink. That's how you know if you have a 2-valve. Well, this is rusty, but you see that injector right there? That's how you know if your car has 21-pound injectors versus the 19-pound injectors that came on the 99 to 02 models. The 03 to 04 were 21 pounds. So you got a little bit more power. I think there were a few other things they had done, but not much. From the 99 to 02 and then the 03 to 04s was not too big of a difference. But it went from 215 from the 99 to 02s to, I think it was, like I said, 260 from the 03 to 04. So you got a little bit more horsepower. As well as the car is on a 93 tune. It's really not. It's kind of just, I got that SCT tuner right there from a kid in Birmingham. Cool guy. It's not really tuned or anything. Like, I don't have any tunes that I bought for it and threw it on there. I kind of just got all of my intake temp, like I said, my intake temp, my coolant, stuff like that, my air intakes, my bank 1, bank 2, lean, all that stuff. Anyway, and it's got a Dorman, because if you're a 2-valve owner, you know that these, let's see, don't fuck it up, what's it called? Intake manifold, maybe. I may have fucked up. Anyway, intake manifold, if you know, these crack a lot here where your where the water goes in. It's your water neck, your inlet here or whatever. Those crack a lot there, and then they'll also crack right here and stuff like that, and then they'll crack in the back. Yeah, they say that the Dorman's not the best performance to go by. It's better just to get forward performance, but I didn't put it on there. It is what it is. Don't really care. Like I said, this is not a 9-second drag car. Nobody's making these things out to be. They're just really fun cars, and they sound good. I'm sure the alternator was replaced at one point. I was done by previous owner. And then I did your typical small, like I guess you would call it smog delete, or there's another name for it, I keep forgetting. But yeah, kind of capped off all these vacuum hoses and stuff like that. Capped it here, capped it here, capped it here. You know, do your research, do it at your own risk. I'm not telling you what to do, I'm just telling you what I've done to mine. It just kind of makes it run a little bit better, kind of throws out all the emissions and the risk of having a vacuum leak. So the less lines you have, the less chance you're going to have of having a vacuum leak, if that makes any sense. Let's see, I just put in a front up here on the front drive shaft. I put in a universal joint, so it's got a brand new universal joint. Like I said, it's got a brand new X clutch in there that I just put in. I'm actually only at like 220 miles on that break-in period, so I'm not romping on this thing right now or anything. Of course, got the flywheel resurfaced. It's got a new pilot bearing that I put in. Let's see, as far as anything else. Okay, it's got the, if you guys know about the steering bump, like the steering stoppers that you have in your steering rack, there's actually some little green stoppers that are about an inch that you can take out that'll give you maybe like, I forgot the spec on it, but it's so many amount of, it's a very small amount if you pull those things out, but it's got that done to it. Let's see. Okay, it's got Motorcraft spark plugs on there. I wanted to go NGK, but I didn't. I just went with your regular Motorcraft because I know that's a Ford thing, so that's what I did. It's on SR lowering springs. If you see this gap, I absolutely hate this gap right here. And it needs to come down about 2 inches, in my opinion. And we're also not level on a level surface either, so. But anyway, I don't know how that came apart, but anyway, SR lowering springs. Let's see if I can get that off-road X for you guys. Yeah, there we go. It's also got a brand new auction sensor that I just put in because my other one shorted out on me. It's got one of those. Let's see, it's also got a set of upper and lower control arms. If I can get those on there for you guys. There's the uppers right there. I have the lowers at home that I haven't put on yet. You can maybe see the springs right there as well. There it is, yeah. Put those guys on. Those actually weren't that bad. And then I got the set down here that I need to put on at home. Here's a better shot of that LED. It looks real nice at night. In the nighttime, let's see. And then here is the lower control arms right there that I need to replace. Also needs tires like a mother. Actually needed tires about 3 weeks ago. Anyway, got a couple of the stickers on there. But I had fun making this video for you guys. I hope you like it. If not, let me know why in the comments. If you do, hit that like button, hit that notification bell. That way, next time I upload a video, you guys will know. You'll get the notification for it. If not, that's cool too. But yeah, I appreciate you guys, and I guess stay tuned for the next.